I want to take the time to cover this just right quick. I know that there's plenty of other things that I told you I was going to get to, and believe me, I will get to that. I will get to the Taken movies, the Matrix movies, the Mission Impossible movies, talk about some celebrity stories regarding Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Selena Gomez, Sydney Sweeney. Then there's the political stuff with the accomplishments of the Democratic governors and Congress people and senators and all that stuff. But I was told this not too long ago, and I figured, you know what, let me cover this right now while it's still, up there. So the Marvel Universe once again surprises me with something, and so there's a few things that we know. One, the 2025 is going to be a big year for Marvel. They're going to have three movies released: Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four: First Steps. Now, I don't know which one of those is going to be the most successful. For some reason, I feel it's going to be Captain America, but I could be wrong because I've been proven wrong on movies before in terms of box office success. And let me get to the three things that surprised me. So, number one, I know this one is a little bit older, but I was initially surprised at the idea of Iron Man dying in the Avengers. I actually didn't really think they were going to do that. That's number one. Um, Number two, when I learned that they had already planned the next two Avengers movies, they initially were planning for 2025 and 2026. Then they moved it to 26 and 27 because of the writer's strike and all, things held it back. But now that the strike is over, I'm like, shouldn't they move it back, to what they initially planned it? So I'm surprised they didn't do that, but I guess they just want to continue to build up the anticipation and build up the hype. That was the second thing. But then here's the third thing. Robert Downey Jr. is going from Iron Man to Doctor Doom. Now, this one right here, according to, what is this? Economic Times. So, will Doctor Doom be an evil version of Iron Man? Okay, it just went away. What the hell is going on with this thing? Wait a minute, I'm sorry, let me go back to it. Fans speculate reasons why Robert Downey Jr.'s casting may not be so unreasonable. Robert Downey Jr., famed for his iconic role as Tony Stark, was instrumental in building the Marvel Cinematic Universe into the highest grossing film franchise, earning over $30 billion dollars worldwide. His departure created a substantial gap that Marvel has found challenging to fill, making this casting announcement especially significant. In a jaw dropping move, Marvel Studios shocked fans when the Russo brothers announced at San Diego Comic Con that Robert Downey Jr. will return to the MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe as Dr. Victor Von Doom, the infamous Fantastic Four villain. Downey revealed his new role in an ecstatic audience appearing in costume during Marvel's presentation in Hall H. He will swap his Iron Man armor for Doctor Doom's cape and mask in Avengers Doomsday, set for release in May of 2026, and its sequel, Avengers Secret Wars, which will be here in 2027. Downey, renowned for his portrayal of Tony Stark, played a crucial role in establishing the MCU as the highest grossing. Okay, so they're repeating some of that. His exit from that role left a significant void that Marvel has struggled to fill, making this casting news particularly monumental. While the crowd's initial reaction was electrifying, it quickly turned to confusion over Downey's villainous turn. However, comic book enthusiasts defended the choice, pointing to the complex relationship between Iron Man and Doctor Doom in Marvel's comic lore. Huh. So, Doctor Doom once donned the Iron Suit. Doctor Doom, known as a nefarious scientist with magical powers and a distinctive metal mask, has frequently crashed with Iron Man. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Now, this part confuses me a bit, and I'll be honest with you. I never was big on comic books, so I don't really know hardly what was going on with the comics. I've only seen the movies. Um, and that goes with anything really that I watch. I mean, anything action, horror, drama, comedy, like no matter what, I know a lot of different things are based on the books or whatever, especially the superhero stuff with the comics. I haven't read the books or the comics on any of that. But I just found that to be really interesting. And in the last Avengers movie, in Endgame, he got paid $75 million. In this one, they're paying him $80 million. That guy is beyond set for life. Still doing it. And apparently he's going to make an appearance in Fantastic Four First Steps in the post-credit scene. I don't know if it's gonna be mid credits or post. Actually, no, post credits. That's what it said there on Wikipedia. The next Fantastic Four movie will be released in on July 25th of 2025. So I mean, I don't know. I really don't feel strongly about this one way or the other. Either way, I think it's going to be interesting. What do you think is going to happen with this? Do you think that it was better that he stayed Iron Man? Do you think that Doom is a good direction for him? Do you have any predictions in terms of is this movie going to gross more or less or about the same as the last Avengers movie? And by the way, one thing I had thought was my initial theory, and here's one that I was wrong about. I thought that the next Avengers movie or the next two movies was going to have like Doctor Strange kind of mess around and do something with the timeline and go back and bring back Iron Man. I think that that would have been a good move, and a lot of Marvel fans that I had talked to about something like that, they were like, "Hey, wait till Iron Man comes back because the theaters are gonna be basically people are gonna scream so loud and give it a standing ovation, they're gonna blow the roof off." But apparently, I mean, they're still gonna cheer with Robert Downey Jr. because I mean it's him. But I don't know. This one right here is it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about that. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And like I said, I'm gonna get to the other videos quite soon. And subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Comment below. Give me your thoughts.